often say that it's very difficult to undertake background and reference checks at the board level. Well, it is if you let it be. I would always recommend that if you are bringing somebody onto your board, you want to understand not just what experience have they had, where have they been, what technical skills do they have, and how do they present at the interviews, but also what has been the experience of people who've worked with them. So for bringing a director onto a board, I would usually ask for a series of 6 reference checks. 2 people who have reported to a board that director sits upon and who can explain what it's like as an executive when that director is providing input, how helpful they are, how succinct, how concise. Just give you an idea of how your executive team is going to see this new board recruit. Secondly, I would ask for 2 directors who have sat on boards with that person. What are they like as a colleague? What do you rely on them for? Where do you help them? Where do they help you? What are they particularly good at? How do they make their contributions? What's their personal style? And finally, I would ask to speak to 2 chairs who have chaired boards that these people sit upon. I want to know what's it like as a leader having one of these people in your team. What makes them really step up and play to their full potential, and what shuts them down and makes them perhaps reticent to make their full contribution. Really understanding the person before you make that appointment, given how difficult it is to correct a mistake if you should make one. I just cannot understand why people would not check the references of directors before they make the appointment. And then, of course, in addition to reference checks, there are background checks. You want to be very certain, particularly if you're listed and you're going to go out and make a stock exchange announcement, that that Dr. So-and-so actually has a PhD or is a medical doctor. A few people are called doctors as an honorific or even a joke title. You don't want to make a mistake like that in your stock exchange announcements. You want to make sure that they actually have been to the places they say they've been, that their job titles were what they say they were, and that they do possess all of the qualifications on their CV. These things are so easy to check, but they can be so embarrassing if somebody else does the checking after you've done the appointment. So do your homework, build your boards, and enjoy working with your new colleagues, because it's worth putting in the effort to get the best board you possibly can. Good luck.